Hi, this is Elizabeth Cermak from Your Highest Light Master Life Coach here every Tuesday at 3:33 to talk to you about your favorite topic and mine, attracting more beautiful things into your life. I am a Master Life Coach, a licensed clinical professional counselor, a certified spiritual coach, and I combine life coaching skills with psychotherapy, a lot of cognitive behavioral therapy and other psychotherapy skills, along with spirituality to help you upgrade your thoughts, upgrade your actions, and ultimately upgrade your life. So I don't have too much time today because I have to hop on with a client real soon, but I wanted to get on and talk to you guys. I was thinking about what should I talk to you guys about today, and it's something that I posted on social media recently. So what I want to talk about today is I want you to think about that one person in your life who appears to be causing you unhappiness. And we all have that person. There's always one person, at least one person, who appears to be causing us a lot of uncomfortable feelings and unhappiness. And I want to talk about the only thing that's going to really work to help you, not to help the other person, but to help you with that person. Okay, so I'm going to read you from A Course in Miracles lesson 122. And this lesson says, forgiveness offers everything I want. Okay, so I'm going to read you just. Do you want happiness, a quiet mind, a certainty of purpose, and a sense of worth and beauty that transcends the world? Do you want care and safety and the warmth of sure protection always? Do you want a quietness that cannot be disturbed, a gentleness that can never be hurt, a deep, abiding comfort, and a rest so perfect it can never be upset? Yes, all those things. And this also says, why would you seek an answer other than the answer that will answer everything? So honestly, forgiveness answers all of our problems in this world. And when we think of it spiritually speaking, people cause us problems in the world, right? So they cause us distress, they cause us problems. But according to A Course in Miracles or a lot of spiritual teachings, it's not what it seems. We don't have the entire picture. We can't possibly know. So I'm going to give you guys a little technique on what to do when somebody seems to be causing you distress. And I was just talking to my husband. My husband and I were just talking today, and he's been in sales his whole life, right? So when you think about sales, he basically said to me, there's two types of sales. One where you're thinking about, he didn't say this exact words, but this is how I interpret it. So there's two types of sales. One where you're thinking about yourself, and one when you're thinking about your clients. Okay, so the sale when you're thinking about yourself is more of a sugar rush kind of sale. So that sale, it's going to make you feel better for a little while. You're going to make money, but it's not going to do you, it's not, what is the word? It is not going to sustain, it's not sustainable. It's not going to sustain you in the long run. So that type of sale, when you're only thinking about yourself, you'll make money for the short term, but you're not going to get referrals. You're not going to get other people. You're not going to totally make your customer happy. So you're not going to make money in the long run off of that, make money and make an impact. The other type of sale, when you're thinking about the client or the customer, that's the type of sale that is not like the sugar rush sale. That's like the holistic sale. So that's the kind of sale that's going to make your company or whatever it is sustainable, because you are thinking about the customer, the client. You are doing good things in the world, and that's going to spread the word, and that's going to make you successful with no matter what you do. So the reason why I'm talking about this is because it relates to forgiveness. So when we're having a problem with somebody, and we can't even sometimes we can't comprehend forgiveness at the moment. It's like, you might just hate this person. And remember Martin Luther King Jr. said that we don't have to, it's lucky that we don't have to like our enemies, we just have to love them. So you might not even comprehend forgiveness right now when you're thinking about this person. It might be very hard to understand. But in the long run, the only thing that's really going, like it says in that lesson, the only really thing that's going to save you, that's going to help you, that's going to be sustainable is forgiveness. Now, if you go and you yell at the person and you go off and you're not happy, and that makes you feel better for about 10 minutes. And then afterwards, you're usually not happy with how you responded. So I'm going to tell you what you can do where you can still stand up for yourself, and you still might not have this person in your life, but through forgiveness, you're actually cutting ties with that person. Actually, what will happen is that person will either leave your life, or that person you'll grow closer, whatever's supposed to happen. So what you need to do, and when you're having somebody in your life who you're having a hard time with, you need to send them love. And a great way to do this, because sometimes this comes up with my clients at least once a week. So I always, I'm telling this to my clients, I don't know, sometimes once a day. So when you're having trouble with somebody, you have to send them love. Now, a great way to do this is Google the loving kindness meditation on YouTube, because that kind of walks you through feeling love for yourself, feeling love for somebody that you love, and then for somebody that you're really having a hard time with. And because sometimes we can't comprehend it. And this is the thing. This is spiritually speaking, we can't comprehend it. It's not rational. This is when it's like, I cannot stand this person. I cannot stand what they're doing. God, take it from me. You're giving up your need to be right. You're giving up your need to even get it, to understand it. You're giving it to God. You're literally giving it to God. Take it from me and make sense of this for me. It's a scary thing, because when somebody seems to be treating you wrong, you want to hold on to that. You want to make yourself right. And that is not going to do you any good. So when we send a person love, what it does is it softens the energy between you and that person. And so then when you go into the situation, you can handle it however you need to handle it and be proud of it later. So if you're going to the situation hating that person and just standing up for yourself, and saying, I have to stand up for myself, and just going off, you might feel better for like 10 minutes, but then you're going to be, it took you out of who you are, because who you are is aligned with love. And when you're not aligned with that love and you're not acting from that place, then you're going to act in a way that you're not proud of. So then you didn't act like yourself. You acted like somebody else. You gave that person your power. When you go in that, when you send that person love, even though you don't understand it, you don't get it, you're just doing it because you know that this is going to help, then what happens is you are able to stand up for yourself. You might be able to say no. You're going to be able to own your no more. But you'll be able to do it in a way, even if you say the same words, there's going to be different energy behind it. Okay, so, and what has happened, I use this example all the time. I had a person who was really, really just, I didn't get it. I had this happen actually a couple times where it's like, I didn't get it. This person was just making me crazy, right? And this one person just kind of came into my life out of nowhere, and she was just giving me all these problems. And I just would do it every morning. And when especially if I was going to see her that day, I would send her love. And what happened was, it was miraculous, because I was able to see her in a different light. And eventually circumstances changed in my life where she actually left my life. I didn't see her anymore. And I believe that's because I learned the lesson. I didn't have to learn that lesson anymore, because I sent her love. I softened the energy. Now, I've had somebody else where I've done this with, where actually we grew closer after that. So sometimes relationships come to a point where it's like, okay, they either need to end or they're going to grow closer. So by sending that person love, by sending that person forgiveness, even if you don't get it, you don't have to get it. This is a spiritual awakening. This is a spiritual lesson. It's not rational, okay? You have to understand that it's just, this is going to actually help you to either get rid of that person or to draw that person closer to you. And you don't know what it's going to be. You don't need to know. All you need to do is send love. Okay? And when I say get rid of that person and send them love, I don't mean like I'm gonna send them love because if you have the attitude like, I'm better than them, so I'm gonna send them love because I'm so spiritual and I'm above all this. If you have that type of attitude, it's not gonna work. You have to truly be genuine and send that person love. I hope that makes sense. So, okay, so I love you guys. Hi Derek, hi Eric, hi Edgar, hi Susie. So good to see all of you guys. So I just wanted to hop on really quick today and talking about sending love to the person that you are having the most problems with. Google the loving kindness meditation because it's really helpful. And hi Sandy, good to see you too. Google the loving kindness meditation because it's really helpful. We all have that one person. We think, okay, we can send everybody love except for that person. Like I can't, it's that one person that you just can't do it to. And let me tell you, like spiritually speaking, like according to A Course in Miracles, if you can't do it to that one person, then you haven't done it. Okay, so it's either you have to do it completely or you're not doing it. So this is hard, and it's not rational, but we just have to do it. And we know that doing that is actually gonna help us and protect us in the long run. Okay, hi Sam, so good to see everybody. I love you guys. So I will be here next. Oh no, actually I'm not going to be here next week because my husband and I are leaving for London on Monday. So I will not be here next week. I will probably be on live at some point, but I don't know. We'll be in another time zone. I'm not going to even try to figure it out. So peace and love. May you be well. May you be loved. And I will see you guys soon. Bye. Next 2 Tuesdays at 3:33. Bye guys. Love you. Bye.